What happened to the rest of the guys?
Think you're smart, huh? The guy that hired yous. He'll just do the same to you. Oh, criminals in this town used to believe in things. Honor. Respect. Look at you. What do you believe in, huh? What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
That classic opening scene from Batman The Dark Knight starring the late great Heath Ledger as the Joker, and it was only a matter of time before they started making 1/6 scale action figures of him. This is Hot Toys' bank robber version of the Joker from The Dark Knight, modelled in the likeness of Heath Ledger. Now, it's a Hot Toys figure, so you know it's going to be good, distributed by Sideshow Collectibles. Unlike my last Hot Toys edition, which was Loki, modelled after Tom Hiddleston from the Thor and the Avenger movies, this version of the Joker is jam-packed, full of accessories, and it's a spot-on likeness of Heath Ledger. This figure has only just been released by Sideshow Collectibles, and it will set you back $269.99. Initial impressions when you open the box is that there's a hell of a lot of stuff in here. There is actually more than you realise. There's more stuff underneath once you get all of this out. The likeness of Heath Ledger is, I think it's really, really good. Of course, this is the bank robber version, so there's an alternative head with the mask that he wore in the opening scene of the Dark Knight movie, and there it is. I'm not going to be using that though. I like the Heath Ledger head. Accessories, we've got his switchblade, his Glock 18, the pump-action shotgun that he took from William Fichtner in the initial scene of the movie. We have a wristwatch, a wad of dollar bills, a pack of playing cards with the Joker on top, and the smoke grenade with the string that he stuffed into William Fichtner's mouth. Loads of grenades. Initially thought, what the hell are we going to use all of those for? We will see in a moment. This black plastic rack actually fits inside that bag, and the rack is loaded with all of those grenades. So it took me a while to figure out, but that's actually what it's for. Now, I did mention that there's actually more accessories underneath all of this packaging, and you're about to see what else there is. This is the first time I've seen a Hot Toy figure that actually comes with a backdrop as well as a base. And there it is. It's a marble effect bank floor base with a stand to support the figure and a backdrop showing the school bus that they use as their getaway vehicle. And there he is. Now, well, I think it's a pretty good likeness of Heath Ledger. And the likeness is important because that was the thing that kind of disappointed me a little about the Loki figure from Thor: The Dark World. It was recognisably Tom Hiddleston, but there was just something about it that wasn't quite right. But what I like most about this figure, aside from the huge range of accessories, aside from the amazing likeness of Heath Ledger, is the fact that, well, the clothes that he was wearing in the movie were kind of, well, they were cheap, they were nasty. It was kind of like he'd bought them from a charity shop. And if you look at other Hot Toys figures, the Crow, the Terminator T-800, Black Widow, Catwoman, Captain America, and so on and so on, the gear that they're all wearing looks expensive. And the trick with the bank robber version of the Joker was to maintain consistent high quality, but still make it look cheap and nasty, and they've really managed to do it. This stuff looks like it's been bought from a charity shop. He was wearing a really, really cheap suit and shirt in the movie, and this looks like a really cheap suit and shirt. I mean, it isn't. It cost hundreds of dollars. But to get something to look, I mean, look at the stitching. It looks, I mean, it isn't. That's the trick. It looks badly stitched and put together, but it isn't. It's very, very well stitched and put together. Getting something this good to look as cheap as this is not easy to do. It's really an incredible piece of work. I mean, I've got numerous other Hot Toys figures. You can see the videos of them, and all of the gear that they're wearing looks fantastic, and it stays looking fantastic no matter what you do to it. I mean, that's the genius of those figures. This figure came out of the box looking like he'd slept in his suit. That's really, really hard to do. I don't know what material they've used for the jacket and the trousers, but it really, really works incredibly well. Very, very happy with this figure. In fact, I like this one so much, it's not going on the shelf with the other Hot Toys figures. This one is going on my computer desk. This one is sitting right next to my speakers, my Stormtroopers, my Panzer IV, and my Girls and Panzer collection. I really, really like this figure. Available now from Sideshow Collectibles, and it will cost you, brace yourselves, $269.99. I think it's worth it though. I do have some more Mancave stuff, Girls and Panzer stuff. I know a lot of you are pretty excited by seeing all the Girls and Panzer stuff in the background whenever I put one of these videos up. Unfortunately, they're Girls and Panzer model kits, and that means that I actually have to put them together and then paint them, and I haven't painted anything since my Warhammer 40,000 Imperial Guard army about 30 years ago. So that's a work in progress, but also on the way from Sideshow Figures, a number of other statues. Due for release later this month, Henry Cavill as Superman from The Man of Steel. Coming out just in time for Christmas, Sideshow's premium format Wonder Woman figure. And then in the first quarter of next year, I've also pre-ordered Sir Christopher Lee as Saruman the White from The Lord of the Rings. And I am really, really excited about this last one. I think it looks absolutely incredible. So plenty more Project Mancave videos coming over the course of the next few months. As always, take care. I'll catch you next time.